on IWTV News.
Last chance to make a statement, the final regular season game. The third-ranked Reivers need to win big, and a sincere thank you, military veterans. And to show our appreciation, something special just for you. Basket full of basketball dunking all weekend long. Whiteout on campus, Mother Nature blankets Reaver country, a sign of things to come.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching IWTV News.
Hello and welcome to IWTV News. I'm JJ Davis. Well, this is it. The Iowa Western football team closes out its regular season. Now, the third-ranked Reivers not only have to humble number 15 Highland, but Big Blue is going to need some help if it's to have any shot at all at a national championship. Highland kicks off to Iowa Western with snow on the ground and a wind chill factor of 11 degrees. First quarter, TJ Starks lights it up to Nick Singleton, one of his 5 catches for 61 yards. 11 more to Knife East West. Starks to Javante Richardson, the final 15 yards, and the Reivers are on the board just over 6 minutes left in the first. Meanwhile, the dark side putting a freeze on the Scotties' run game. The visitors finish with -3 yards on the ground. Thumbs up Mike Blackbourn's defense. Second quarter, Highland punting from its own end zone. Former St. Albert Falcon Danny Cook catches the muff kick for a touchdown, and it's 13-0 home team. Late in the half, whoops, Big Blue takes over deep inside Highland territory. Moments later, TJ Starks flushed from the pocket. Turns it into a 17-yard TD run. Iowa Western takes a 20-0 lead into the break. Third quarter, the dark side on a mission gives up just 122 total yards. The Reivers later forced a punt, but not anymore. Hunter Penninger scrambles for the first down. Now, TJ Starks, 13 of 25, 166 yards. Knife East West falls in from 1 yard out, 27-0. Scott Strohmeyer and company in complete control. Willie O'Hara once again leads the charge on the D side. Number 51 in on 12 tackles, and this pick. Iowa Western takes the bark out of the Scotties, 34-7.
It's a win, in windy, cold conditions. And, Highland's a good football team. We made a lot of mistakes, but I thought we played well as well. Part of that's because of the conditions. But, I'm happy for our guys. Our backs were again, we lost the game and we won 6 straight, and everybody's gunning for us. I tell you what, you play defense like that, you're going to win a lot of football games, and that's why one of the big reasons why we're 9-1.
I think we played great, lights out. They couldn't get anything on us. We had interceptions, we had forced fumbles, a bunch of TFLs. We just played great team defense.
Felt like you made the plays that you had to.
Yeah, they started stopping our run game, and that's pretty much the basis of our game. But we found a way to win. We found a way to, they was going man coverage on us, and found a way to get our receivers the ball one-on-one. Me and TJ was working on that all week. I told him if the cornerback bite down for the screen, I'm wide open. It was like playing catch, so.
So how does it feel knowing you could be on the outside looking in again?
It is what it is. You take care of business in the one game, and we control our own destiny. Unfortunately, we didn't. And, we'll sit back and take our next. We still got one more opportunity together. If it's not for a title or whatever, we get to play the game we love.
The third-ranked Reivers walk off after going unbeaten at home. Now, numbers 1 East Mississippi and second-ranked Garden City both win as well and remain undefeated. Iowa Western's on the outside looking in at a national championship for the second year in a row.
Let me check it out.
And it was cold. Now, can you believe it? It seems like we were just beginning the season yesterday. And now, it's over, or almost. The weather does in some ways affect the game, but still, Big Blue finds a way. TJ Starks makes some plays, like I said, when it mattered. Now, TJ also leads the team in rushing 55 yards on just 11 carries. Javante catches the TD pass. Nick Singleton continues to haul him in. Willie O'Hara, another inspired game, including that INT in the end zone. So Iowa Western winds up 9-1. Just one loss for the second season in a row. And that one loss is the difference perhaps between the Graphic Edge Bowl and/or playing in the Natty title game. Racking up some numbers in the gym, Reivers Arena Jam Fest, another classic. But next up, Veterans Day Remembrance. Reivers Country says, thank you, we'll never forget, when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come. Tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Each one of our journeys keeps us.
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
We'll never get older. Each one
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
It wasn't just a football game. It was more, and deservedly so. The crowd at the big game is special, but sitting amongst the fans at Titan Stadium, some veterans, those who served our nation, and Iowa Western remembers. The flag of our fathers. Fathers and sons, sons and daughters, granddads and grandmas shuffle into a frigid Titan Stadium. It's Veterans Day weekend, and Iowa Western remembers.
It means a lot to keep the world safe, learns you respect, gets you out of trouble, you know, just taking care of the world so everybody can do stuff like this.
It means pride. Stand up, do your thing. Stand up for America. Stand up for everybody who gave their life.
Made it so that everybody can be free. And that in this country you can do whatever you want to do. You can protest, you can do whatever you want, and you can be free. And that's what it means. And there's a lot of people who've made a lot of sacrifices.
Proud to have served our country, and I appreciate the fact that we get recognized on Veterans Day for the service that we provided.
Would you do it again?
In a heartbeat. Because I loved it, and that's what I was born to do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. 23 years is not enough. I would do it again.
Without a doubt, no question about it, I would do it again.
Definitely, definitely. my father served before me, and I served, and I'm proud to have done it.
The Reivers do it, make the plays, and win the game. The veterans do it, give service to their country, and some make the ultimate sacrifice. The flag of our fathers, and much, much more. Iowa Western remembers. Of course, Veterans Day is the next day. And the day after that, well, Iowa Western pays tribute to those who served in another way. Here's IWTV student and former Marine, Tepiwa Muchegwa.
Iowa Western holds a ceremony to unveil its new Veterans Center. The event features special guests, a flag raising, and a walk through the brand new facility in Lewis Hall.
In 1954, President Dwight D. Eisenhower changed the name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day. Unlike Memorial Day, which honors those who paid the ultimate price for our freedom, Veterans Day pays tribute to all American veterans, living or dead.
We would like to invite you to enjoy refreshments at the open house and grand opening of the Veterans Center located in Lewis Hall 102. Thank you.
It's supposed to be a comforting area. You know, if you have to study, if you want to do homework, if you want to relax, if you want to warm up your food in the back, it's supposed to be that. It's inviting. It's, you come in and talk to other vets. You get to know other people.
The Veterans Center is open to all who serve. It can be opened using a student's ID card. The new facility plans to expand. It is hoping to add a VA representative who can help vets with questions. With your IWCC News, I'm Tepiwa Muchegwa, and thank you to all who served.
Thanks, Tepiwa, and thank you for your service. And now to something just a little bit different. Another cool event here on campus, so think fast, get ready to run, and remember to duck. Here's IWTV student Kaylee Kleineff.
We were able to bring more kids together.
It's a great opportunity to get back in shape and stuff.
This gives people a chance to be active and to just be more healthy, period.
I want to make sure that everybody feels involved.
It's just the best way to meet new people, some of my best friends here.
Thanks, Kaylee. What's this? That's right, friends. Snow comes to campus. Our first look. Ballers ball all out. Lots of hoops at Reivers Arena after the break.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness. And so are you.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to SaveTheFood.com.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I had something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
First impression of the Iowa Western men's basketball team? Big, real big. The Reivers tip off their home schedule. Now the Trojans invade Big Blue Country. Oh, and they forgot their horse. But you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. Here's IWTV student Trevor Halligan.
Iowa Western tips off its home season against Nyack. Caleb Huffman gets things started with the fadeaway jumper. Reivers take the early lead. Big Blue forces 20 turnovers. On the fast break, Trayvon Broadway with the easy lay-in, 33-15 Iowa Western. The Reivers are 8 of 15 from three-point land. Marcus Watson drills it. Closing seconds in the half, Willard Anderson with the buzzer beater. Big Blue leads it 54-23 at the break. Second half, the Reivers shoot 57% for the game. 12 guys find the basket. Seneca Lewis and one. Jake Hazuka from outside. All Iowa Western 100-76.
We knew, looking at the scouting report, their center was 6'7", and their starting four I think was 6'4". So we knew we definitely had a size advantage inside. So we just did what we did and did it well and took advantage of it.
I think I played well. I think I gave what I was supposed to do for my team. Played hard and played with effort.
We really set the tone defensively, and that's something that I was really looking forward to seeing. Was I wanted to make sure that our guys were ready to, defend the basketball, and what we did out there tonight was a really solid team defensive effort. And whenever a big guy score the basketball, it's a real team effort, because in college basketball anymore, and even in the program, the bigger guys sometimes get overlooked or they don't get the the touches they should. When you're as big as we are, then you should have that kind of advantage, and you have to exploit that. If you're going to have it, then you need to use it.
The Reivers score 100 for the second time in a row. For IWTV Sports, I'm Trevor Halligan.
Thanks, Trevor. Next up, the Reaver Classic. 2 games in 2 days. Here's IWTV student Matt Stein.
Welcome to Reaver Arena. The number 19 ranked Iowa Western women tip it off against Western Nebraska. Sophomore Kiara Dahlman leads the Reivers with the first quarter layup, 2 of her 25 points on the night. Iowa Western 17-15 after a quarter. Australian freshman Binta Salau drives the basket. The home team 2 of 16 from three-point land. The visitors finding the range on the other end. The Cougars lead at 37-30 at the break. Head coach Lindsey Vanderhoof tries to drop the keys to success as we head into the third. Kiara Dahlman finds the basket again. And sophomore Zanae Williams does as well before the buzzer. 15 points off the bench. The Reivers flip on the kill switch, tied at 54 apiece as we head into the fourth. Summer Blakemore shoots from the wing and drains a three. The freshman, one of 2 trays for Big Blue in the game. Iowa Western forces 10 turnovers. The Reivers outscore Western Nebraska 80-75.
I'm really proud of this team coming together as quickly as we have. We're going to grow. We're going to continue to see us take it to the next level every game. Overall, the one takeaway I would say is that this team didn't want to quit no matter what.
My role on the team is to just play my game. When they take away my inside, I just go out and knock down shots.
There's nothing that can replace, real game situation and experience and just growing from this. I love that we had this type of a game this early in the season.
The 19th team in the nation stuffs Jefferson College 54-32 the following night. For IWTV Sports, I'm Matt Stein.
Iowa Western Reivers 80.
Next, it's the men's turn. Iowa Western runs with Des Moines area. The Reivers trail by 2 with 12 minutes left in the first half. A monster block by freshman Isaiah Naiwi to Marquise Watson to fellow freshman Caleb Hoffman for 2 of his 13 points on the night. Iowa Western does what it can to keep things close in the first half. But the Bears from DMAC find a way to stay in it by stalling. The visitors lead by 38-37. As the cheer squad prepared for nationals, the men prepare to grab the lead in the second half. Sophomore Trayvon Broadway grabs the wheel and drives in for 2 of his team-leading 19 points. Des Moines area by 1 with under 13 minutes to play. Coach Johnette says no more as Watson helps spin words into action. Number 3 finishes with 6 points. Hoffman gets the feed again, this time with a tray, as the Reivers go on to win 88-81.
We have to use our physicality to our advantage, and a team like DMAC, they are smaller, but they really get out and run. And we have athletic, long guys that can run the floor well, but tonight I thought we did a pretty darn good job of eliminating transition play.
From a hard game like this early in the season, it's just giving us a good experience for later in the season when we're having tough conference games, so that we know how to deal with close games and how to close them out as a team.
We've just got to kind of get better right now. And I thought tonight was a step in that direction, again, because of the game pressure type of experience that we got to have and the way that we executed and found a way to win.
Iowa Western will take on and destroy Dakota Bottineau 107-72 the following night to improve to 4-1. For IWTV Sports, I'm Matt Stein.
Thanks, Matt. And finally, snow? Already? A resounding yes. White Weather Friday. On the other side.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Drop that baby.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Yes, friends, it has just begun, and it's pretty and treacherous at the same time. Mother Nature throws a blanket of snow all over campus. For better or for worse, you decide. Here's IWTV student E.J. Wren. Thanks, EJ. And now we're dealing with all this snow. The Iowa Western women's soccer team is soaking in the rays down at the national tournament in Foley, Alabama. The volleyball team ready to serve it up at the national event in Hutchinson, Kansas. Now, I'll have all the highlights on our next show. And so, for this latest edition of IWTV News, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.